series is going to look like. It's OG versus NIGMA. Two teams that have looked absolutely incredible.
That's right. Good morning, everybody, and we're going to start off with a hot clash here between OG and NIGMA. A revival of the TI Finals.
What support do we have up here? I suppose it's a Magnus, so you know you're going to free farm.
Pull back here from the skewer. The meta's still up, but they're just going on to Miracle here, not allowing him to get in that good harassment damage. It looks like he may go down. Pops the Fairy Fire, tries to get the last hit, and they do manage to do it. No Tail goes down first. Miracle's going to try and juke it out, but Mid-1 cuts down the tree to reveal him and claim Miracle's head. It's a melee hero, but if he can manage to cobble together really good situations like this, looks like another skewer back, pull back in with the shockwave here. Mid-1 looks to finish him off. They're going to battle back and forth, but the wand charge is going to make the difference. Mid-1 will survive, and if anything, RMN, he may still be in trouble. It's going to pop the Mango. Go for it here. The Thunder Strike, is that going to finish him off? The Fairy Fire goes off. One more hit, and he does die, claiming the killing streak, but still missing out on all the experience. Meanwhile, Seb going down in the bottom lane. This Phoenix Sand King lane is getting a little rough now.
I'm surprised neither of them have died here.
Yeah, seriously.
They're just sitting out low HP and constantly sending out regen.
Both of them have like Fairy Fires, or here with Weehaw, Magic Wand charges that can turn things around if you dive in too deep. Tops is going to go for it now, but now he's extended a little bit too deep as RMN should manage to pick up the kill with the Thunder Strike. GH is also there. Saksa, he's going to try and finish off Weehaw here with the Enchant Totem hit, but he's not able to do so. Weehaw stays alive in this one with so happy with so much success. And the last two True Science. Mid-1's going to come in, pops the God Strength. They're going to turn on a Miracle here. A level 4 Terrorblade versus the level 6 Fen. And they might actually be able to walk away with a victory here as Mid-1. No! The skewer back, but eventually they do get the kill on a Mid-1. Meanwhile, mid lane, a Focus Fire and a dance away from Tops, and he actually gets the kill.
It look like a Herald pub, but it's just some crazy shenanigans going on.
Thompson going to be burrow struck up here. Trapped inside the kinetic field. They're going to turn around. The Fire Spirits are still up for GH, so he can pop the Supernova. Feeling okay, but oh no. Saksa and No Tail both came in from the side to be able to finish him up. Mid-1 super low. Mind control. He's going to have that last burrow strike to finish him off. Turn back around. Oh, the Viper put up on the high ground by No Tail, but he does have the TP. And ultimately, NIGMA do walk away with the win. Around that Supernova, they trade 1 for 3. Completed an Echo Saber.
Thompson. We here, but
they do get the shackle there, latched onto the side lane trees. The Focus Fire is out. Weehaw, he already had a decent amount of health there from the charges. There goes the Burrow Strike as well. The last bit of Focus Fire plus the damage comes in from the Sven to be able to finish him off. But the Sven is now in a kind of nasty position here behind this tier 1 tower, dropping a little bit low. RMN trying to back away into the trees, into the safety of the Sandstorm. GH drops a Meteor. Oh, it misses on Saksa. Saksa hits the Echo Slam. They just need a little bit more damage to finish off RMN. They actually use the RP, but that's not going to be enough. With the 2-man Burrow Strike, they're going to drop the Supernova. And now the supports, No Tail, a smart TP away, gets him away from that situation. He actually managed to make the read. Glimpses on cooldown, Burrow Strike on cooldown. GH and Saksa. GH has gotten a lot more farm out of his Phoenix, while Saksa was struggling to complete his Blink Dagger not so long ago, though. I think he may have it now. Mind Control, they're going to go for him first. There's the Static Storm to help Mind Control get out of here. The RP goes down onto the Terrorblade here, trying to catch him and the Phoenix, but it looks like, okay, that's just going to be No Tail dead. Not a whole lot he could do with that.
Like, it's resulted in such a, okay, burrow in.
Okay, the Orchid,
Careful.
There's no Sandstorm out here. Mind Control. He's going to use the Yule Scepter and try and get off the Sandstorm, but they're probably very likely going to have some vision to see him. Yeah, and that's behind the towers, actually. They've got a Ward Sentry combo that allows them to be able to take this mid-tower in one fell swoop. Now they're looking for a little bit more. Mid-1 still has this BKB to be able to operate off of. Meteor Hammer coming down, Static Storm, they're both going to miss here. Okay, the skewer back in. The Viper is a much more feasible target for Mid-1 to be able to go on to, but he's taking a lot of damage now with the Supernova going out. Going to pop the Sunder for just a little bit of helping hand in the HP, but Mid-1 looks to be able to finish him off, and an Echo Saber hit. Does manage to get that kill. Mid-1 reads it quite well there. GH kind of diving through, but while people are low, it's not low enough for a support to do the job to finish him off. The skewer back, the Focus Fire, okay. Just a little bit more damage here. And that is 4 dead. All they lost was Seb.
Just press BKB and focus a TB in his own triangle. Like, to make that call, to do that on the high ground, it is so risky.
Mind Control gets the initiation. Soxa tries to respond in turn with the ankle slam. Kind of whiffs there as he took a little bit of damage and wasn't able to get the jump he was looking for. As a result, both he and Thompson will go down. Seb, glimpse, burrow strike. That'll be what stops the teleport in. And just as quickly as you thought OG had the advantage in team fights, NIGMA strike back. Because none of their heroes really naturally pick it up, but I actually missed it.
No, it's at least right in.
They have that nice egg there out on top. They're going to be trying to pull him back in, but the glimpse doesn't happen fast enough. Mid1 turns around with his BKB. Sunder, oh, the Sunder actually trying to help out Mind Control, but now Miracle's exposed. He can't get out of here. That's going to be his first life, and it could be his second life as well. Nope, OG, they're going to back up. They see GH. They say that's a much easier target. No need to try and force things too much here. Let's get this kill on the support, play on our high ground, and NIGMA do not feel comfortable going into the high ground just yet, or maybe they will. Mind Control's going to jump in, manage to get the burrow strike with Mid1. No longer having the BKB, a two-man Stormhammer stun. They're getting in some damage here with the Orchid onto Weehaw as well. He may be taken out here. They just need a little bit more. Sox is trying to finish him off. He turns around. No, that Fisher doesn't go off in time. Miracle's quite low as well. Surely Thompson's going to be there to finish him off, and they will. Epicenter slowing down Thompson as much as possible. They see Seb's quite low, but he TP's out successfully. Thompson trying to chase after him. They get the burrow strike, but uh-oh, Mind Control sees No Tail here, and he's like, this is not good at all. He's been shackled, shotted up. No Tail skewers him over to Weehaw, and they're going to bring back in Seb. They see the focus fire onto Weehaw, does enough damage, and barely does. Mind Control misses the burrow strike onto Thompson. Thompson survives through it all, but Mind Control equally will retreat.
It makes a lot of sense. Ooh, Seb, he's caught here.
Yeah, Mind Control. He just, like, he's got a Yule Scepter, so he knows he just can stay on top of Seb. And eventually his team will catch up to him. All he has to do is make sure that Seb can't TP out. Now he uses the burrow strike because he thinks that the rest of the damage is going to be here, but he actually did not manage to get off the epicenter in time. Yes, the rest of his team is here, but so is OG. Most importantly, Mid1 is here. And
they just saw the Wii TP'd out.
Oh, burrow strike over to the side. They have the Stormhammer. They know whoever they got here, they actually do have still some heroes around. They're going to be able to pop it as Miracle comes forward with the meta. RP comes out, managed to grab the two cores with the Sven on top, cleaving through Weehaw nice and quick, but he does manage to get off his Guardian Greaves. Mid1 needs a little bit more damage, goes in the back line with a Shackle Shot onto 3. This cleave damage doing too much, but Miracle's still pumping out the damage onto Mid1 right now, and Thompson can't possibly threaten that much armor. Ultra kill for Miracle. They had so many good AoE stuns set up, but poor old Mid1 could not get the damage out fast enough. Ultimately, it's going to be a rampage for Miracle.
To be like that, but in that situation, it just couldn't be like that because he was running away.
Burrow strike. And this is not a place that Seb can just BKB and teleport out of. No. He knows it too. Instead of popping BKB, he gets off the Wrath of Nature. He does not have buyback.
Man, OG's just gonna fight anyway. These guys are nuts.
Yeah, they see the Phoenix in the mid lane. If they catch somebody out of control, they might just be able to burst him down nice and quick, and that is going to be Mid1. Now the RP onto the Viper. Where's the follow-up? This Fisher's kind of blocking things out, but finally the Stormhammer's there with a Shackle Shot as well. That is going to be a nice kill onto the 2 position. Immediately a buyback, though, from Mind Control. He sees Mid1 retreating, and they know as long as they catch heroes, Miracle might be able to finish him off. But look at that. Mid1 turns around with the last Stormhammer to be able to quickly kill RMN. He knows the glimpse is going to be too much of a problem for him, so he tries to deal with that, but now he's going to be stuck. A nice Stormhammer stunning up the 2 of them, but he ultimately does die, and it's only going to be...
Oh,
boy.
So close.
That is one man who's been a little quiet in the server today, right? We have not seen like that really fight-winning Echo Slam from Soxa just yet. That says a bit about NIGMA, who's putting so much pressure on him, but he's got to find a way to be able to open up his cave. And GH,
he's stuck.
Yeah, he's already dove. He's got a Yule Scepter and Shiva's to try and protect himself. The rest of his team, oh, Shackle Shot. That's not good. Miracle's in a bit of trouble here. They want to play around to the Sunder, though. Don't get too close. He's finally going to Sunder his own illusion here. Thompson's going to burn out from the Sun Ray with the Supernova. They need a little bit more damage. Sox is a bit shy on the Blink Dagger. Won't be able to catch Miracle. And now they come back in as Mind Control sees his opportunity to grab Seb here with the Yule Scepter. Burrow Strike is going to follow up soon. Okay, nice pullback there of the Glimpse, catching Soxa. And with this Earthshaker down, a lot of possibilities are out there for NIGMA.
They need everybody.
He was supposed to be the great high ground defender. That's where his game would be a little bit easier, and maybe he'd finally find that initiation. But with him dying for over 30 seconds, NIGMA see that opportunity just to be able to take the tier 2 and a full lane of barracks at bottom. 34-26, NIGMA currently leading by 8,000 net worth. There's not a whole lot of extra gold left on the side of OG. So this fight around Roshan could be the final hurrah for them, or it could be their way back into the game after what's been a pretty rough last few minutes. Thompson here. Okay, start off that Yule Scepter. Now he no longer has it to protect himself. OG, they call GH's bluff. They say, we think you're alone here. Oh, RMN. Ghost Scepter protecting him for now. Throws out the Static Storm, but that is not going to be good enough. 2 pickoffs, one of which is already buying back as they've caught Zoxa. Mind control, trying to keep him locked down with the help of Weehaw here. Slowing him down to a crawl. They're going to make sure this team fighter is out of the game. He does have a buyback as well. Right next to GH, Yule Scepter into the Meteor Hammer. Immediately a BKB goes out from Thompson. He knows it's all important. What a shackle shot into the Storm Hammer. They're right on top of him with the Orchid as well. The RP, they need a little bit more. They've got him. Miracle goes down, a supernova explodes though, and so much damage turned back into OG. Thompson, oh, that Storm Hammer, it walked its way in and does manage to bring down Weehaw and finish off GH as well. And now Miracle is just gonna be kited as they look to be able to get that last control hero. That's a dieback. Oh my goodness, NIGMA. They had OG on the ropes, and all of a sudden it's up to Miracle to try and hold out this game. He still has a Sunder. Can they chain summon here a little bit more? But the Storm Hammer makes sure there's going to be no Sunder here. A double tie back there, and they've got nobody left. OG, they could just go straight for the throne. But it's going to be a 4-man of OG.
I think these are the 2 worst heroes to be alive for defending this.
Yeah.
I don't think we in our men can even defend this if they're alive.
I think in some ways OG were thinking like, of course they're gonna have buybacks here, and they're like, okay, let's force it. All of a sudden, look at that! We've got ourselves a victory here in game 1 as Weehaw futilely tries to hold on, but man, what a swing!
They're trying to get mid one that level 2, just like you mentioned. It's cool that he's staying here though as a core to do this.
Yep.
Like these top teams, they just don't really care about farm distribution in the game.
Yeah, it's not like it's that bad to give your Phoenix early levels.
Yeah, of course. We've seen.
And Weehaw is actually maybe gonna get run down here. Oh, damn. Okay. 5-minute boundary runes are coming up. That makes things even messier as GH is gonna be run down mid one. Apparently not afraid of skipping out on the lane just to secure a big kill. In fact, that's a level 5 Rubik, so that's actually a really nice kill to get on top of securing your bounty runes.
Yeah, with the lane shenanigans going on right now, that's a huge kill.
There's only so many trees there, and he will be caught. Can he get the Roshan suicide? He cannot as well. That was really nice.
A 1v2 as well.
Miracle. Punch him in the face. Gets the spirit back. And Miracle, you don't want to trade with this Elder Titan, man. This is why they want the ET versus Slark matchup. One of the few melee heroes that can go and man mode up against Miracle, but now the spear damage is gone, and it's a tri-lane now. So, Seb, he dies, and GH immediately teleporting to the mid lane where they're going for the dive right now, trying to get the kill onto GH. Thompson, does he have his combo left? Yeah, he does. He does, and he gets that kill as a result. But Thompson will take a lot of damage on his way out here. The Whirling Death, first one's not enough, but the second one, if he hits him, it's going to be close, but he gets the Fairy Fire. He's okay for now. A Timber Chain. There's a tree right there. Oh, he cuts it with the Quelling Blade. Thompson read his moves exactly, and Weehaw will have to give up on the chase. What a sick move. Just please, sir. Just give me 2 creeps. That's all I want. All I want is my level 6. And all GH wants is goddamn.
Wait.
Yeah, the tree got cut down, and Miracle almost dying there. Back over to the skewer play. That does manage to kill mid one. The tree got cut down. 10-minute power runes. That's what we're going to be playing here. Thompson does manage to pick up the arcane rune. Turns around, tosses onto the 3. Really good damage. GH is already level 6. Does manage to get the steal on the avalanche here. No Tail, he's going to be dying. Supernova inside of the pit. RMN trying to back away from Seb, who's going to be pulled back in by the Shockwave. And a secondary kill here for NIGMA. Timber Chain, okay, a little awkward here. He's going to try and get to the other side of this Roshan pit if he can, but the toss is going to keep him inside. So another round of Timber Chains up in a second here, but then there goes the avalanche. Thompson. Every single move that Weehaw tries to make is just immediately countered. Miracle is going to try and play inside of this one. They have the telekinesis. He does manage to get off the stick charges and gets off the kill onto RMN. It does up him to an unstoppable kill streak, which is what Miracle claimed there for 450 gold.
Thompson's a maniac, man, just walking up that high ground. You know he smells blood in the water.
Trying to catch him. The stolen avalanche kind of interrupts Saksa, and they will manage to get that kill, even if the Rubik dies here. But No Tail stuck in a corner. What an Earth Splitter, though. It's going to be able to nail a couple of heroes here. Brings mind control really low, and I think Seb's just going to be able to man up and kill him. Unless the magic missile, they get the counter double kill for mind control as he stays alive. Then the time is right. Doesn't matter about the items. That seems to be a constant OG philosophy as Seb. He's going to be swapped back into the magic missile stun. That wasn't quite enough to get the kill, but RMN, oh, the Spirit is going to run him down! Spirit on Spirit action.
These fights a lot easier to actually get somebody.
They smoke and just run back in. Killing GH, now Thompson. Okay, they're staying on top of the Overgrowth with the Supernova. This is going to be a really nice combo. Miracle tries to get what little damage he can. He gets off the RP at the last second, but the Supernova explodes. They still hold this area, no matter how many spells are cast from the side of NIGMA. And they still manage to get the Blink Dagger, jump on Miracle, so he dies as well. Thompson with the triple. He just does not stop. But everyone of OG is still, well, most of them are still playing around this area. And in fact, we're going to see him cut in soon. Weehan's been taking a little time to recover his game. He's now going to be joining in this fight, and they do. Thompson jump in for Midwan, though. Nails a really good boundless strike. They immediately skewer him outside of his ultimate, though. The Wukong's command is out, but Thompson's going to have a fresh combo pretty soon. He's got the toss up. The Avalanche coming up a second. He sees Weeha's a little bit low. Looks to be able to finish him off. Blinks ahead of him. You could see he was trying to get the extra kill by blinking onto mind control and tossing him back.
This is true. This is true.
They do not have fast damage on towers whatsoever. It's not like, oh, we're going to take this in one push.
Yeah, when Slark is your best tower damage dealer, you've got some issues. We walking in.
That is really interesting. What could be happening with this? So many opportunities here. The rest of NIGMA are not going to get here very quickly. They got the Sentry. They're going to be turning around onto Weehan. Tries to get away the Timber Chain. It's just not fast enough. No Tail says, oh, mind control. Can he get it? Oh, no. Mid one man to pick up the Aegis, and he's committed, so he's done for as well.
That's right before his blink, too. He's not going to have that.
Okay. Managing to steal living armor. That is interesting, because they definitely need something to hold right now against OG. With all their aggression, they're just going to keep going here. The Glyph is going to go out, dodging the Meteor Hammer. Pull back in with the Telekinesis, swap back in as well. They keep him inside of the base, but they don't really have enough damage to really threaten mid-one. Oh, and RP doesn't go out in time. Thompson stops him with the toss up in the air. They know No Tail somewhere around here. They're going to try and cut down all the trees, but No Tail's pulling them farther and farther away from the barracks. All the trees are gone now, and No Tail will die, but look how far away they are from this tier 3. Meteor Hammer's going to come in. This tower's almost done. They got to keep it alive, though. With that living armor, it can heal back up to full, but they just can't do it. A jump in from Thompson. Immediately gets two heroes stacked on top of each other. The Wukong's command to go out. Miracle and Weehan both able to make their way out pretty easily. Mind control still ready to go with the RP, but they have to get out of here. Mid one. Okay, he wasn't able to get that kill. Swap back out. Miracle will survive. Now playing around these statues as much as possible. Mind control gets a little bit close. Two-man RP. He can kill one of these heroes surely as they pull him back into the tier 4 area. Thompson's quite low. Magic Missile does manage to finish him off, and they take down the Aegis of the Monkey King as well. He's immediately going to be pounced up. He's going to be stuck underneath this tier 4. The question is, can he actually kill anybody for it? Weeha actually is the one to go down. Mid one, can he get out? The tier 4s are hitting him, but they're running out of damage. The statues are blocking that path. They can't get through the Scotty statues. Mid one gets away. Weeha's not going to lit up just yet, though. He is chasing. So is Miracle. They get on top of No Tail, trying to steal some of those stats. Mid one almost gets the Jingu stacks up, but he's one shy, so he doesn't have that opportunity to regen back up. Mind control missing the skewer back. Going for Seb here. Weeha should be able to cut him down, and it looks like OG are going to call it quits.
Oh, he runs away.
Yes.
He kind of juked himself on Wee.
Okay, they do manage to get him finally. Mid one, they're still here. They're still here, and they're still dead. Oh no, they could have gotten out for free, but instead OG, once again, always looking for that team fight.
Walked into the base, into the fountain. That definitely hurt the whole.
Oh, Miracle gets off the BKB before the combo can go off, and Thompson, this is going to be a dieback for him, right? Or maybe not, I can't remember. 50 seconds, he's dead. For swap back to be able to stop the TP there from Saksa. And OG, their relentless aggression may have just bit them in the ass now. A toss on through, dive, trying to finish off GH. He's got the stolen living armor, though. He keeps himself alive with that one. Right now is playing inside the river.
Oh, they wanted a double damage. You know they wanted a DD or an arcane. They gave him the bottle, too, preemptively.
See if they can catch mid one. You'll Scepter first. Okay, that's going to lead into the pounce. They're going to try and quickly burst him down. He does not have a BKB, so all this control is going out, but it looks like the status is the RP back in, but he got off the Supernova first inside of the Wukong's command. This is looking like a disaster for NIGMA as they can't even finish off the mid laner of OG. They all in on him. Okay, Weehaw does collect him on his way out, but he is kind of stuck. Timber Chain, TP out. Is he away? He's out. Okay.
He literally, he ran out of trees.
He ran out of trees.
That was not the duration. He ran out of trees.
One Ironwood branch plant, and that would have been the death of Miracle.
100%.
Now he knows, though, and now he knows he's got to be a lot more careful. That situation. Thompson's going to throw out his Aghanim Scepter, and they do manage to hit him with the Magic Missile, but not fast enough, though. Immediately, a buyback comes down from Mind Control. Saksa jumping forward, trying to force any fight at this point in time. His mid one doesn't manage to connect with RMN. They can catch Weehaw as well as he's stuck inside the trees. Yule Scepters himself, but how do you get out of here? He cuts through the trees, gets a long Timber Chain out. Can he get another one? Can he actually buy the time? Thompson laying in the damage? No, he can't get across the river. Again and again and again. NIGMA just keep on getting picked off. Cannot find the opportunity. Jumping straight in, mid one. It's a boundless strike. The brave man that he is, just goes straight into the tier 3. And he's fine. He's got the heals behind him, the Sunray.
With the stat build and the Sunray, you can actually do this. I love how he's playing. This is exactly like how people are playing the Faceless one.
Look at Thompson just chucking in the damage at GH, and he forces yet another buyback. The touch of death that Thompson brings. Swap back in. Miracle immediately going to try and bring down. Okay, they do manage to take down No-Tail, at least Saksa. Still has that opportunity, though, to get off the Supernova, even out without the overgrowth, especially with RMN now dead. But do not give him those Jingu stacks. He still has an Aegis, so mid one hasn't even had to expend that just yet. Saksa covers his ground, but Thompson actually going in immediately. Gets off a combination there. Miracle sees a good opportunity to rack up some stacks. He's taking so much damage, though. The Sunray's even still burning through him. Fortunately, that's because he's got the BKB. Turns around, goes for Thompson. Does manage to bring him down. No buyback there, and mid one stunned up for a time being. If they can actually somehow keep him here, the Shockwave pulls him back. Skewer back on in. They're not going to let him go. They're not going to be that easy. Mid one. They throw out the Wukong's command, but they take him out, so he doesn't get even damage there. Fortunately, the Supernova with the overgrowth, the RP goes down in return. If they can open up a space for Miracle to get out, it'd be massive, but the Sunray tracks him down. He's going to be forced into a buyback now. Weehaw looks to be able to get back and reset things a little bit more. They couldn't keep OG from retreating, or if they did, they lose the fight that follows.
There's no ranged heroes on OG, so it's not...
Nice pick off, they can get it, and they should be able to, yeah. No opportunity to be able to dive away. Mid one immediately jumps in on this. Thompson does manage to get the toss up in the air into Miracle. Miracle got to be careful, though. Oh, man, stays away from all those tree tosses. RMN doesn't actually die just yet, but eventually they'll hunt him down. Miracle, though, no longer having his ultimate, no longer having the Dark Path, gets tossed up in the air. Thompson brings him down. A dive back there from Miracle.
You need to skewer into Fountain. This is really OG's game to throw at this point.
Yeah, Thompson, he just goes in immediately for GH. The first thing every single time. Mind Control, Consite the Overgrowth right next to Weehaw here, who, despite the reactive armors, cannot put up with the damage being put out by Midwan. That is going to be all 5 down. And we're looking at the end of NIGMA's run through Omega League here. Last man left to stand in, the coach, RMN, before Miracle calls GG. That is it, OG. They get their chance for a rematch against Secret. They are heading to the grand finals.
In that last fight,